Hello guys, this is Guari, and today I'm gonna show you the deck that I used for Gladiators of Edison, a 3v3 Edison format tournament that happened yesterday. So I was in team with Ludovico Rizzo and Luigi Chiralici, and I brought Herobit while my friends played. Ludovico played Divairo and Luigi played Bayou Turbo. We ended up sixth place with a run of 5 wins and 2 losses. For those who don't know how 3v3 works, basically two of the teammates must win against the other two. So, like you play 3 games, as soon as one team has 2 wins, the team won the entire match and go proceed to the other round, to the next round. So we won 5 matches and lost 2. I lost only once against Quick Draw, but 2 matches I couldn't finish them because my friends defeated my opponent's aerial earlier, so like I couldn't finish the duel, and I played a hero bit. So this is 2 honors, 3 elementary hero Neosalius, 1 Stratos, 1 Ocean, 2 Snowman Eater, 1 Crusader of Endymion, Cyber Dragon, Morphing Jar, 2 Emergency Call, Reinforcement of the Army, Future Fusion, Captain Gold, Skyscraper, Gemini Spark, Gemini Spark, Gemini Spark, 3 Miracle Fusion, 1 Call of the Haunted, Bottomless Trapole, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Dimensional Prison, Solemn Judgment, Starlight Road in 2 copies, 2 copies of Hero Blast, Trap Dash Shoot, Skill Drain, and let's go to the side deck. 1 Dust Tornado, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Heavy Storm, 3 Light Imprisoning Mirror, 1 Saber Dragon, 2 Royal Oppression, 3 Dyna, 2 Soul Release, 1 Super Poly. Then the extra deck is 3 Absolute Zero, 3 Chimera Tech, 2 Stardust Dragon, 3 Gaia, 1 Raptinus, 1 Saber Twin Dragon, 1 Terra Firma, and 1 Chimera Tech over Dragon. So now I'm gonna tell you about my deck choice. I chose Herobit because I think it's really a tier 1 deck. It still didn't win a tournament, but I think that's because many players underrate the deck. Like also back in the days, back in the time I started to play Edison, I heard a lot of people talking trash about Herobit, and also playing against it, the deck didn't feel that strong. But I think that's basically because Herobit, since it's a fan favorite deck, is played by a lot of players and also a lot of noobs that may give you a distort perception of the true power of the deck. So, and in fact, I decided to start to play Herobit because, like, it was the only deck that my Hero Frog deck struggled against a lot, because, like, the deck is so powerful. It has access to Absolute Zero. It has access to a lot of traps and back row that deal with all your monarch, with all the tribute summon, and as it Absolute Zero that you summon. So, like, this deck is really good against frogs, and it also proved I proved it in the tournament because I faced 2 frogs decks, Rognach, Fairy Frogs, and Fraser Smith, Hero Frog, and I won both matches. Against Rognach, I won 2 wins, 1 loss. Against Fraser Smith, I won 2-0. But that's also because, like, against 2-0, I have to admit that he didn't start like he bricked, because his on the first turn of the first game, he set a John Synchron and with a threatening roar. So like this was a very weak start, and I was able to go very fast. While in the second round, basically I dashed 50 km because I cut his rider and he was left with enemy controller, soul exchange, then what else? Brain control, and EV storm, and one rota. While like basically get rid of the only tributes that was gonna be a pain in the ass, so that he was forced to summon Stratos, and the Stratos' Reborn got super poid. So yeah, this deck really kicks against against frogs in general. So to be honest, what do I have to say? Oh yeah, I don't play Eevee Storm, neither Eevee Storm nor Mystical Space Typhoon in the main deck because like I feel that 3 Gemini Sparks are enough, and also because like I feel that the hardest matchup for Hero Beat is Lyswar. To be honest, like Lyswar is the only matchup that I have really a difficult time against because between all the Wolves, the Judgment Dragon, the Celestials, like I have an hard time keeping it up. Also because of the Ricos and the hamster that Floodgate me. So like it's really hard to keep up with Lyswar if it doesn't break. So that's the reason why my side is like mainly fought for Liaison, Free Light Imprisoning Mirror, Royal Oppression to get rid of Wolves and Judgment Dragon, and also Christia for the Ferris One version. Two release that are really big. That's also why I'm not on Crow because like DD Crow doesn't do that much. Also, it's release good. Like it does something against wolves, but it's not be able to get rid of get off allies one player for checking for lights for GD. So the what else? My choice. Oh yeah, I play one Crusader instead of the third emergencies because like. Playing the deck, I noticed that a lot of the times the third emergencies would be dead because like I would draw my all my elemental heroes earlier in the game, and then I will draw my searching spells, and they will turn up dead. So I cut one emergency for Crusader of Endymion so that like I basically the fourth Gemini for Gemini Spark, which is really important. Like it may not seem noticeable, but having a fourth Gemini really matters, and it also is a light for Honest. Also, I prefer it over Gemini Lancer. Let's this is Gemini Lancer. This is a Gemini, and it is sometimes used because it's a water, so you can use it for Miracle Fusion because like Crusader and Demon is light and it also has 1900 attack, which is better. Like it goes over Shura and a lot of things, so that 100 point difference matters. Then we got Morphine Jar. This card is really nuts. Like I think it won me 3 games, and one of those games, drawing Morphine Jar, turned the tables because like I was losing. I wasn't drawing any hero. Then I draw Morphine Jar. I think it was against Jibu, who was playing Blackwing, and basically it turned out the game because setting Morphine Jar. I set Morphine Jar and then I set all of my back rows, including EV Storm. Jibu understood that there was a Morphine Jar set, so he proceeded to set everything. including a solemn judgment. I figured out that there was a solemn judgment. So like when I drew, to be honest, I couldn't do much because like all my sets were there. Like I didn't draw any hero. I did draw the searching spells, but I couldn't summon any hero. So my miracle fusion, like my Gemini Spark, were all sets, and I couldn't use them. I didn't have any free space to activate any card. So basically, I just set my snowman in the open. I wouldn't get killed next turn. So basically, Jibu proceeded to summon Bryonak, and I knew that he had Solemn Judgment there. So I had a Solemn Judgment and Bottomless among my set to counter Bryonak, and I decided to use Solemn Judgment, forcing in Solemn Judgment in order to make him think that I didn't have any other answer. And then I used Bottomless Trap Hole, which basically saved me because it was able to deal me damage, but I was left at 250 life points. And then next turn, I flipped my set Eevee Storm. It didn't have Starlight. The answer to Eevee Storm was Solemn Judgment, and he used it. So like I turned out the tables because like I was able to summon a lot of monsters. Gemini, I had Alius with Honest, with Gemini Spark. So basically, yeah, the game was turned. Morphinjar really did a great job. Also, it's also an Earth monster, and that does a lot for Gaia. Trust me. And Gaia sometimes it's really cool because like it's kinda sort of a cowboy for Edison. So don't underestimate it. Okay, then what else? Well, only two Hero Blast and not three. This was a last minute choice because I like this deck. In late game, really runs out of monsters. So like having something to add back is really nice. So really, sometimes you lose just because you don't have any monsters to draw. Then Trap Dash, of course, is strong. What else to say? Maybe let's talk a bit about the extra deck. Like this fusion are only because of super polymerization. Raptinus is also nice with future fusion in case you don't have any other water targets in the deck or earth targets. Then I play only one skill drain and not two because I feel one skill drain is enough, and also because I'm not the only one on Herobit, and skill drain doesn't do much also against Blackwing and other kind of decks. Like they can just summon big monsters, and skill drain is kinda dead against them. Okay, then let's go talk about the side deck, I guess. I play, like I already talked about what I side against Lysworm. These cards are basically against Lysworm. Of course, this card is good also against Fairy. Royal Pressure is good against, Diva Hero, Beat, Lysworm, Zombies. To release, I play this instead of DD Crows, also because of Frogs. Like, this deck has a really good matchup against Frogs already because of the Absolute Zero, because of Skyscraper, because of Gemini Spark, because of Skill Drain, Bottomless, all the 1-for-1 trades, because of Honest. So like this deck is really good against Frogs already in game 1, but like helping it with Patchy, Release, and Super Poly makes the matchup even easier. Also, this card is good against Zombies, against Fairy, so like the recruiters are gonna be dead. It's also an art for Gaia. Then we got to an Eevee Storm with Mystical Space and Dust Tornado, which basically I said in against Eevee back row decks like Blackwing against Herobit. I don't really feel the necessity to include them in the main deck because like there's already Gemini Spark, there's Starlight Road, there's Call of the Haunted with Stratos and Ocean, Stratos back row popping effect. So I think these cards are better in the side. So guys, the video ends here. Maybe I'll upload my friends' deck lists. I have to ask them permissions, so maybe I'll upload them later. If you have any other question, just ask them in the comments and I'll answer there. And see you next video. Hope I'll do better next time. Bye.